Without political literacy, this democracy will fall apart, as we have seen already. Since Brexit, we have had nothing but political chaos and turmoil, all because half of the country was too ignorant to understand the mistake that they were making with Brexit. Okay, so political literacy is what needs to be brought in, not lowering the voting age. Are you stupid, Keir Starmer? I hope that you try and do something better, because you too sell a lot of dreams. Hello and welcome to Controversial Opinion Alert. This is the show where I will be telling you all the truth, unfiltered, and if it hurts you and you try to cancel me, I'm sorry that you are not ready to know what's needed to know. So today I have got a few ideas. So I sometimes jot down ideas of things that bother me. Why do people do things like this? And today we are going to start with the news of Donald Trump Jr., the 47th president of the United States of America. Now, I know that a lot of people are upset about Donald Trump being elected president once again. I know that there's a lot of people that have got issues with this man because, I don't know, misogynist, anti-feminist, anti-this right, anti-that right, anti-a-million rights. But we have to understand the propaganda machine that is at work here. Let me tell you something. The moment that you detach yourself personally from politics and understand that this is a game played at higher levels where people are merely ants, you have to understand that it's a dog-eat-dog world. And unfortunately, Kamala Harris did not have the cojones that is needed to be able to steer the boat, chaotic boat that is the United States of America, through international waters, especially now that we have got something very, 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 very different coming in the horizon. And for those of you who do not know, BRICS. BRICS is going to be the most threatening, the most challenging, and the most dominant opponent that the USA, the Western ideology, just the Western bloc will have in the next years to come. As you know, BRICS stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And a million other members have now joined up. Some of the most wealthiest countries in the world are now part of this alliance, which means that we've got a very strong opposition to American national interest in the international order. So only, in my opinion, in my very controversial opinion, only Donald Trump Jr. can steer America through these very, very, very strong, tumultuous waters that we are about to encounter. Donald Trump is a businessman. Donald Trump has run an empire. Donald Trump understands what it takes to be able to turn a very messy business, which is currently what the USA is at, into something profitable, something that can progress and grow. Why? Because this man understands the value of peace. War is expensive. War is detrimental to your country's economy. War is distracting. War severs relationships, which Donald Trump also very much understands. Donald Trump is probably the only president that has been able to receive respect and also diplomatically build a relationship with the devil of the world, Vladimir Putin, which again, controversial opinion alert, but Putin is not the demon over here. Maybe you want to consider this to be a situation of the lesser of two evils, where everybody is really evil. So really, 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 who are you going to pick? Really depends on what side of history you're going to fall on. So as well as this, as we know, North Korea and Russia are becoming close again, meaning that North Korea, Russia, China, all these threats need to be handled very, 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 very well by somebody with cojones, somebody that cuts to the chase, and somebody that knows that the most biggest interest of anybody with a massive ego is money. Okay, so don't be fooled into thinking that Donald Trump being a president of the United States is actually a bad thing. It might just be what needs to happen to make America great again. Please, if you want to cancel me, make sure that you follow first so that the algorithm can pick up Dinalva, the Troublemaker extraordinaire, talking to you. But if you want to cancel me as well, don't forget to put a like, a comment, and show me a little bit of hate so that I can have some entertainment for tonight. So, controversial opinion alert. We've recently had the general election, and some of the things that were being mentioned in the referendums were if we should lower the voting age to 16. Now, I don't believe there is no need to lower any age, okay? All you need to do is employ what they call political literacy. The same way that you are expected to go through the theory test before you can even get your full driver's license, then is the same way that you need to go through a theory test to understand whether or not you are literate enough in politics to understand what it is that you are doing. For example, Brexit. Why did Brexit happen? Because a lot of people thought that Brexit would get rid of the Muslims in this country. What did actually happen with Brexit? Cost of living crisis, energy crisis, prices are going up, food is getting worse, people are suffering. The country is not going to get much better because this is an island without resources, which means that the public vote with ignorance rather than with intellect and real literacy. So, really, what should we be doing? We should make sure that one of the things that we definitely need to add to the education system is political literacy. That means that people need to start understanding what it is that it means to be a British citizen, what it means to be part of a democracy, and what it is that you should be looking for and that you need to know to be a politically responsible and aware citizen. That is the only way that this country will change, because a lot of people do not know why they are voting. A lot of people do not know what half of the words mean on TV. A lot of people don't even know how their own government system works, which means that without political literacy, this democracy will fall apart, as we have seen already. Since Brexit, we have had nothing but political chaos and turmoil, all because half of the country was too ignorant to understand the mistake that they were making with Brexit. Okay, so political literacy is what needs to be brought in, not lowering the voting age. Are you stupid, Keir Starmer? I hope that you try and do something better, because you too sell a lot of dreams. Obviously, this is a very, very controversial opinion. This is an opinion that may ruffle a lot of feathers, but cancel me if you want, but the truth must be known. Reparations for slavery are the most detrimental and horrible idea that I can think of if we're trying to make any amends for slavery even being a thing. Why are you going to give people money in large sums as well, from what people have been trying to demand, when they have no financial literacy? Okay, so if you give somebody money who has no financial literacy, all you're doing is just opening a hole for them to go further down, deeper into the rabbit hole that will continue to destroy them. Money simply amplifies. Money does not solve problems. It amplifies them. So if we are going to be giving reparations to a community that has unfortunately been deprived of said skills and tools, which would be financial literacy, exposure to wealth and what it really means, and also the ability to not be starved and be given money so that they eat it all up with no composure. What I mean by this is, if you want to create a system where you are able to give reparations for slavery, it is not through the means of money. It is through building an infrastructure that will support people to achieve financial literacy, to achieve the abilities to grow wealth, to achieve fairness and equality in education, fairness and equality in opportunity, to be able to open centers and to open educational institutions that can support integration into the system. Because the main problem that our community has is not that there was slavery or that there was colonialism. It's simply miseducation and being left in oblivion and ignorance, because there are no opportunities for us to get the source that other people have that put them ahead of us when it comes to financial wealth. Okay, so don't be giving people money to make up for the problems. Give them a solution, and money does not solve problems. Education does. Empowerment does. Okay, so let's cut this talk of reparations. Give me the money and I'll tell you how to do a better job. Yes, if you don't agree with this, please leave me a comment so that I can fight with you later. I've got time for this and I want to be entertained. Also, another thing that I heard people do very, very well is, if you want to cancel me, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. I heard that that's the formula nowadays. The algorithm is acting crazy. So this has been Controversial Opinion Alert. I am sorry if I hurt you. I am sorry if you're not ready for the truth. And I am sorry if I had to see you go. But if you don't follow me, if you don't like, and if you don't subscribe, make sure that you do, so that you can hear more smoke being dropped on this TV. I'm out. Peace.